FM 98.9 AM 1360, as we get to do every month. We get to visit with our friends in the DeKalb Chamber of Commerce, brought to you by your friends at Northwestern Medicine and First Midwest Bank. You can always go to DeKalb.org, just that simple, DeKalb.org, and check out all the cool things that are going on. Or listen right now as we visit with Anna Wilson from the DeKalb Chamber. Anna, how you doing? Anna? Anna, are you there? Hello? Is anybody there? CJ, are you there?
Yeah, CJ and Jennifer. Jennifer's here.
Where's Anna Wilson?
We don't know. Bring you on.
Oh, yeah. Oh, that's why there were only two callers on the line. Well, Anna Wilson from the Chamber would be joining us. But let's get to meet our guest here, too. We have Jennifer Hanson. Jennifer is with the Association for Individual Development. Jennifer, how you doing?
I'm good. How are you?
I'm doing great. Now, I'll be honest with you. I've been around town for a while, and I don't know what the Association for Individual Development is. Tell us about that, please.
All right. So the Association for Individual Development is a social service agency that provides services to individuals with mental health concerns and intellectual and developmental disability needs. Our home base of operations is in Aurora. We started in 1961 and have been providing services to individuals ever since then. We came out to DeKalb about 5 years ago in partnership with the DeKalb County Housing Authority.
Okay, well, 1961, that's the year after I was born. So you guys have been around for a while. That's amazing. Probably.
It's our 60th anniversary this year, so we're really excited.
Well, that is really neat. That you now, what brought you out here to this area? What brought you out to the DeKalb area?
So the Housing Authority for the County of DeKalb reached out to us to partner and do embedded case management, which means that we have an office over in a couple of their buildings, and we provide mental health services to their residents. And from there, we just branched out into providing services to all adult individuals living in DeKalb County.
Oh, very good. You know, we do a suicide prevention show here once a week on WLBK, and we talk to many people with mental illness and battling mental illness. And we also realize that the prison, unfortunately, is the largest group of people with mental illness because, unfortunately, many people get arrested, don't they? And so for you to be able to find a home for these folks is a wonderful thing.
Yes, and you're absolutely right. Jails are usually, unfortunately, the mental health centers in their own right. We do have a partnership with DeKalb County Jail, and we do work with individuals that they've identified and provide them with psychiatric services. So that's been a really nice partnership for us as well.
And that's the case, Jennifer, when somebody gets arrested like that, you can help that person and change their life, can't you, by intervening that at that point and keeping that from happening again?
We sure can. We can provide the services that they need to be stable and be successful in achieving their goals and living the life they want to live.
All right. Now, I always pride myself on my own questions, but Anna always provides me with questions as well. She wants to know, why did you invest in the community through the DeKalb Chamber?
Well, so we provide, behavioral health services to people living in the community. So it makes sense for us to be part of an organization like the Chamber that's rooted in the community, provides resources and advocacy to area businesses, and we really value those partnerships.
Oh, very good. We're going to talk to Jennifer some more, but we also want to meet CJ Johnson. CJ is with the B&C Logistic Group. But CJ, how you doing this morning, my friend?
I'm doing well. Thanks for having me today.
Thanks for finding time for us. We appreciate it. Again, I'm going to embarrass myself and prove it. I display my ignorance on a daily basis, but I don't know what the B&C Logistics Group is. Can you tell us about that, please, CJ?
Yeah, we are a third-party logistics company that provides a variety of services for many different industries, from general warehousing, retail fulfillment, e-commerce fulfillment, and much more. We're a food-grade warehouse, third-party audited by the AIB International and FDA certified. This makes us not only the only public warehouse in DeKalb, but also the only food-grade warehouse in DeKalb, which, as this area, as you know, has many food producers and distributors that we're looking forward to partnering with as the future goes on.
Well, now, there's a certain carrier that uses the term logistics all the time, I know. But so you tell us what you're doing then exactly, CJ. You're obviously transporting something from point A to point B.
More for the warehousing side of things. So we are the supply chain. We handle from start to finish. But besides the food-grade pallets and storage, we specialize in helping our customers by providing an end-to-end supply chain solution to make sure they are satisfying their customers' needs and guidelines.
Oh, very good.
In turn, makes their end users happy and helps our customers grow their business. It's really difficult to navigate the compliance of the retail industry, which is where we come in. We are experts at making sure our customers are compliant. As an example, we ship items that anyone listening may buy on Walmart.com or Amazon.com. Usually gets them in 2 or 3 days. One of the reasons that happens is we need to make sure we meet the shipping compliance guidelines. If we don't ship that order items on that same day or the next to meet those guidelines, then our customers get fined, and you as the end user are not happy. Same applies to the retailers that we ship to, like Walmart, Target, Hy-Vee, Kroger, and a lot more. I can go on, but
wow,
leave it there.
I didn't know that. Are you reading from a script? You're very well spoken there, CJ.
Yeah, a little bit of both.
All right, tell us about why you guys why did you join the Chamber of Commerce?
Why I did?
Well, yeah, why did
we
you?
We wanted to get really involved with the fingerprint makers in the DeKalb community, and we want to become one of them. Our mission at BNC is very similar to the DeKalb Chamber's mission of bringing the community together. We're the same thing on the customer level. We want to bring a variety of vendors, customers together to fulfill their needs.
Oh, very good. I always admire a colorful phrase. What was that you said? The fingerprint makers? What do you call?
The fingerprint makers of DeKalb, yes. There's a lot of them out here with the old-timers, the ideal people, the suitors, many others that are out there that have been here for a long time in the community.
Yeah, there's some big hitters you mentioned right there. We're talking to our friends from the DeKalb Chamber of Commerce. We're also talking to Jennifer Hanson and CJ Johnson as well. Well, now, Anna, I would normally ask her about this, but I'll tell you guys about the farmers market that's been going on every Thursday. We'll go on through September 23rd at the beautiful Van Buren Plaza. Rain or shine from 10 a.m. to 2 p.m. Support local vendors. The Family Fun Fest was yesterday, and what a great job. Hopkins Park got beautiful weather for that. And want to thank the sponsors, Clean USA, Illinois Community Credit Union, and T-Mobile for making that happen. It's great to see us utilize that beautiful space that is Hopkins Park. Now, Jennifer, let's talk about how you help people and how people can get the help. How does someone go about getting assistance from the Association for Individual Development?
So the easiest way is for anybody who wants services to call our info line, and that phone number is 877-243-0001. That number goes straight to voicemail. Somebody leaves a voicemail, then one of our staff reaches out, finds out what needs someone has, and gets them linked to the appropriate program. Or they can also email info@aidcares.org.
And what's the most common thing now, Jennifer? Obviously, with the COVID situation and so many people struggling to just pay their rent. Tell us about that situation. What are you most busy with right now?
So I think you hit the nail on the head. We are dealing with a lot of, not really post-pandemic. We're not quite there yet, but we are dealing with increased need for mental health services due to all the stress that has come along with the pandemic and the financial concerns and different things like that. So we are definitely seeing an increase in people wanting services, reaching out to us to, help them with their mental health and have a more positive life.
And how do you contact those folks? Hopefully via the radio. That's a great way to go, I know. But how do you contact these folks to let them know that these services are available?
So we advertise in a variety of ways. Social media is one way, but we also have our website, aidcares.org. We have other avenues. We do some community outreach. Some people see our sign and just pop in, and that's fine too. We really try to reach out in a variety of ways.
And we should point out you guys are at 304 North 6th Street in DeKalb. That's 304 North 6th Street in DeKalb. You mentioned the phone number, 877-243-0001. Or you can check out things at aidcares.org. Is that right, Jennifer? aidcares.org?
That's absolutely correct.
So tell us about Jennifer. How do you find yourself working in this field of work?
Well, so I've been in mental health 20 years, and I actually worked for AID at the beginning of my career, and I really love their mission, their vision, that they're a nonprofit organization serving individuals with mental health concerns. My heart really lies in community mental health. I feel very privileged to be able to work with the individuals that we work with.
Oh, very well put. We're going to touch base with you once more. But, CJ, tell us more about when we talk about BNC Logistics Group. Now, how can a local business utilize your logistics and storage capacity?
Well, a local business can utilize this in a couple different ways. The large businesses in the community can use this as, let's say, an overflow warehouse during their peak times. So let's say Nestle's is, Christmas time might be a big portion for them, or Halloween, and they, all of a sudden they're running extra than they normally would run on a daily or weekly basis. They can utilize us in that way to overflow their 100 skids, 500 skids for a short-term period. That is different than what they would normally put in their building, because it's just, you're running max capacity.
Right.
For the mid and small businesses, we can help them grow their business by allowing them to expand on their space. They don't have to make long-term commitments, go pay rent somewhere. They can use us and concentrate on what they do best, which is hopefully selling their product and developing their product. So we can handle the fulfillment, processing the orders, and allowing them to grow without having to really be locked into, I have this small little office building, and then, I have a couple boxes that I'm shipping out of the back. We can help them grow as that goes.
I offered Nestle's to keep the candy at my house, and they refused to do that for some reason. I don't know why they didn't take me up on that. And
they probably thought you'd eat it all.
That's probably the deal. Now, CJ, we recently do a trading post show here once a day where people call in and buy, sell, and things. And we had a gentleman looking for pallets the other day. He goes, "Oh my God, I can't find a pallet. Pallets are so expensive." Are you suffering from a pallet shortage? How's that going with you guys?
Yeah, there's definitely it's out there for sure. The price has gone up dramatically over the last 60 to 90 days. Yes, and it's a suffering all over. I've had people, partners in California, have called to say, "Hey, you guys have pallets there so we can ship them out to us?" And I'm thinking in my head, I know the trucking cost on that, it would be absurd. But there is a shortage in pallets currently right now, as well as a lot. And that's the lumber. Our steel, for our racking has gone up, 300% over the last 6 months. It's insane.
Wow, that's crazy. Boy. My wife and I, we love to watch a lot of Shark Tank, and I know a lot of the things relate to what you do with B&G Logistics, is starting a company, and like you said, not having that storage facility. How have you invested in the DeKalb community? How have you guys given back the community there, CJ?
We feel like in the community we're employing a lot of people in and around DeKalb. We feel like that's important. A lot of people we've noticed, we know a lot of people that are out here that seem to go to work in Aurora and Elgin, or farther even into the city, and we feel like this area has so much to offer. A family can still live comfortably and at a reasonable, rate, and not kill themselves. And we can bring the businesses back, and I think there's a lot of businesses seeing that with Facebook and Ferrara Pan and many others that have come out here recently. You're going to see a boom, I think, over the next 5 to 10 years in the DeKalb area.
Are you a Little League coach, CJ?
I was a long-time baseball manager.
Oh, wow. Because I've interviewed many managers, and you all got that same throat, that same voice thing going on where you're just about to lose.
Baseball season 2, so you know how it is.
Well, we appreciate what you do. CJ Johnson has been our guest here again from BNC Logistics Group, LLC. You can call them at 779-25-1405, 779-255-1405, or check them out at biologisticsgroup.com. Jennifer, we appreciate your...
Wait, what was that? That's not right, I don't think.
Wait.
BNC Logistics.
Yes, BNC Logistics.
What did I say?
I don't Bio Group or something.
Oh, I'm a trained professional, but yeah, I read that right. You're right. The BC Logistics. It looks like Bio. Come on. Don't turn on me.
Yeah, that's all right.
All right. Jennifer, tell us about your vision of you guys fitting in with the community. How do you see that?
Sure. So, we, again, value our partnerships. We want to really partner with the community and area businesses and organizations. And we really hope to contribute to the good mental health of everyone living in the community. And, that really helps people to be more productive, which in turn strengthens our community. So that's our vision, is to provide high-quality services to the people that want and need our help.
All right, and you can call Jennifer again at Individual Development with 877-243-0001 or at aidcares.org. You guys going to correct me on that one, or is that pretty close?
No, that is correct.
All right. We get a little sensitive in the radio industry, I'm sorry, when we make mistakes. But we appreciate your time this morning. I want to remind people about the annual Golfapalooza golf outing that's coming up on Friday, August 6th there at River Heights. Go to DeKalb.org to find out about all that. Our thanks to First Midwest Bank for allowing us to visit, along with our friends at Northwestern Medicine. CJ and Jennifer, it's been a real pleasure, you guys, and you carried it. We'll have to tell Anna, we'll have to give her some grief when we see her. That we didn't really...
I know. I'm sorry, guys. That was my fault.
All right.
It was a hot mess from yesterday. We had a family fun fest, and it was just blew me away. So thanks for coming on today, guys, and pulling it off. I'm like, man, he doesn't even need me. So
I didn't know you were still there, Ann. I didn't realize you had joined us.
It's all good. It's all good.
But
Appreciate
people
you guys coming.
They can go.
Yeah, thank you so much for the opportunity.
All right, a pleasure to talk to you guys. C.J. Johnson and Jennifer Hanson has been our guest this morning here from the DeKalb Chamber, and Anna Wilson finally joined us there at the end. Thanks a lot, you guys. We appreciate
Thanks, guys.
it. All
Thank you.
That's our visit with our friends from the DeKalb Chamber of Commerce.